What the deal, family? As you guys know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike. What up, folks?
Military Brothers talking sports. What's going on, family? Make sure you guys share. Make sure you guys, like, subscribe. Get it out there. Make sure you comment throughout the show. We want to be able to communicate and talk with you guys. We are hyped. We're ready. We're looking forward to having discussions on today. But before I get started, Mike, how was your weekend, my brother?
Oh, man. Well, that's a good question, man. I thought you was going to ask me how was my day, man. I'm going to get into the weekend a little later on. Very relaxing, man. I basically relaxed all day Saturday. Just a lot of exercise over the past week and a half. Okay. Sunday, more relaxing. Me and my wife got together and watched The Chi, one of our shows, man. It debuted last night. Yes, the latest season is out.
What you think about The Chi, man?
I love it, man. I've watched all the seasons. I love the characters, man. Everybody, they're very strong, and it just keeps you wanting more, man. I love the show, man. It's awesome, man. If you haven't watched The Chi, catch it if you can. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
I'm hearing people talk about The Chi, man. Me and my wife haven't checked it out yet, man, because we are Queen Sugar, bro. Hey.
Well, you know what? If you like Queen Sugar, which I love also, The Chi's right in there. Give or take. It's not as hard as The Wire. It'll still give you a little hardcore, but it got that Queen Sugar smidge of green leaf. You know what I mean? Okay. So it's right in that area, man. You can't go wrong. But check it, man. If you like it, you like it. You don't. But other than that, today was good. Very hot in Columbia, South Carolina, y'all.
Ooh, hot, bro.
I'm talking. I looked outside. I think I seen a devil walking down the street, man. It's at least 94. Please drink water. Do not let going to the car or the mailbox fool you. You can actually get dehydrated doing that in and out of the car. Listen, please drink. Please drink. Please drink. If this is any indication of what the summer going to look like, and if you've been in the South, North or South, you know what's up. It's coming. There's no way to avoid it. Man, it's brutal out there, bro.
It's brutal. COVID, people hadn't been able to get out. Now people are starting to get out.
But don't get crazy. Don't get crazy, and you still better take them vitamins and eat healthy. Do not get confused because some of these people are letting these crowds back in, and the stores are opening up. Venues are kicking off. They got the Budweiser ponies out now, man. The horse show that used to be around here is back. They canceled it last year. So just don't get complacent because this thing is still out here, man. Don't get fooled. It's not over.
Don't let your guard down, pretty much, family. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. We want to make sure we maintain our health more than anything whatsoever, man. So, hey, definitely had a good day, man. Now starting to, my supervisor called me today, man, say, hey, we're going to start coming back into the office. So we're going to have to, change is coming, my brother. Change is coming. People,
It is, and that's all I can say, man. I think we said it. T-Chan, what it is. Do not get comfortable. And just to throw it out there, I'm gonna piggyback off what Nick said. As of today, it's been 314 new COVID 19 cases, and 6 deaths in South Carolina. That's today.
Wow.
So don't think that, and then of course there's been about 7.8 million COVID-19 tests been performed since the beginning of the pandemic. That's the very beginning. So people are getting shots, man. A lot of schools, they're making it mandatory that you get vaccinated, man. And they're free now. Before, remember at Doctor's Care, they was charging you $250 a pop.
Yeah.
Well, here it is months later. You can go by Columbia Mall, man. They have drive-through, and the lanes are just wide open, man, from 7 to 7, man. They're out there all day. So this is almost the norm now. Then they're dropping the age, as you can see. I don't know if you saw that, Nick.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, middle school youngsters are getting it, man. They dropping that age down there, man. So, it's here. Whatever preference you have, I'm not pumping it. I'm not an advocate for the shot, but a lot of places and jobs, they're making it mandatory. I don't know if you noticed some of these stadiums, you had the vaccinated crowd and the non-vaccinated crowd. It was almost amazing, man. The vaccinated crowd, people were sitting amongst each other, still had masks, some didn't. Non-vaccinated crowd, they had those spaces in between the seats. You still got to be careful because once the game's over, people still got to intermingle. So basically, you have to show a card now. I'd advise everybody take a picture of their vaccination card on their phone and leave it in your car or on your person. It's almost is prevalent as the ID now. If you ID, driver's license, yes, COVID card. So I have mine. I carry it on my person, and I got a picture in my phone as well. So this, like you said, Nick, the change is coming.
Change is definitely coming, families. You guys be guys and gals. Y'all be safe out there. That's our goal, making sure everybody is safe. That's why we put our information, man, to help people. See Mike, showing here. That's good stuff.
Probably is. Yep. So hey, it shows the 2 times I went, and hey.
Yep. Good stuff, man. Hey, man, ready to get in these conversations, my brother?
Let's rock and roll, man. You know what we do.
All right, man. This week we talking about comedians. So we did with the fellas last week. We're gonna hit some ladies up. This week we're starting off with no one other than Miss Sheryl Underwood. What you think, Mike? What you think?
Well, I had the pleasure of seeing this sister in concert twice. One time in '94, she actually opened up for Bernie Mac. And let me tell you something, man. She brought everything, including the kitchen sink. She was strong, boy. You got to have yourself together if you go behind Sheryl Underwood, man. She was originally on a Def Comedy Jam. I don't know if you remember her on there.
Yes, I did.
Up and coming, doing her thing. Sheryl has it's a classical raunchiness to what she does. And I also like her political take on things. She doesn't mind talking about politicians.
Oh, yeah.
She was on, Tom Joyner at one point. She's been around, man. She's definitely paid her dues. She's been in a movie or two. She's on a talk show now, very controversial. I'm proud of Sheryl because she can hold her tongue when need be and then let loose with intelligence. I've seen her get it in. No holes, no expense, man. And whatever you do, if you ever go to a Sheryl Underwood show, please do not try to be a heckler. You're gonna lose. She ain't one of them sisters that you could just say anything to and you think it's gonna slide. Nah, man. She gets down for the money, and you better have your seatbelt on, man. I would advise anybody not to do it. She is a professional.
Sheryl Underwood, man, is no joke. She actually was in the Queens of Comedy as well.
Mhm.
Hey, one of those ones, man, up on that stage, man. That sister, man, and she's very intelligent. The sister has a master's degree. She's currently on the talk with and the thing about it, she really has a good heart, man. I know the controversy they're dealing with Prince and the young lady who got kicked off of the talk because she was trying to defend. They were talking about racism and stuff like that. But she was upset because of the fact she said, I heard you, but I viewed you as my friend. And for you to not to understand the plight of Black people and why people was actually trying to hold Paris to a standard saying you're viewing this young lady from a racist perspective, I'm really hurt about that. But we're talking about this young lady. So she have a balance as it pertains to politics as well as being a comedian, a very funny comedian. She was on the Players Club. This was Bernie.
Yes.
Yeah, the Bernie Mac sweet thing. She was pregnant by Bernie Mac according to the movie. Man, look here. That sister has been in a couple of movies, but like I said, she's an amazing sister. And don't forget, she takes a Zeta Phi Beta sorority position in her place with the the sorority very seriously. She's always representing Zeta Phi Beta. Just saying.
Right. She was also in the movie Beauty Shop.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that. She was awesome in that. I mentioned Tom Joyner, also Steve Harvey in the morning, man. She's on there lighting it up. And she does a couple of shows, man. The Fox on satellite radio, XM radio. Mm-hmm. And you know, as Nick said, there was some controversy, and I just love the way she handled it with intelligence. You say that she doesn't feel T-Cham, president of the Z5B,
and she's a former service member. She actually was in the reserve in the United States Air Force.
Okay, she went to Camp Arvjon, man, 2007.
No.
Yeah, she was with some soldiers, man. She ate there, signed autographs, man, and it was one of those freedom tours, man. And of course, she entertained the deployed troops with her comedy, man. And so touching base on what you said, man, a former reservist, man, has paid her dues, man. Put a lot of dues in, and I just love the way that she commanded respect on that issue, man. That was with Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah,
and the bottom line is you can't tell someone how they feel when there's a racial issue, and I think that's what she was trying to explain to her. You don't know Meghan Markle like that. You don't know how she's been made to feel. You're just gonna side with Pierce, and I'm telling you as a friend, and I like that how she used that, and it is what it is, man. So
have to be willing.
Yes, pull up, go YouTube Sheryl now, and make sure the children are not around.
No, don't get adults, please, adults. All right, man. All right. Yankees on a hot streak, my brother. Yankees are on a hot streak. They are winners of the last 5 series, 22 out of 30. And they beat the White Sox yesterday 5-4. What's your thoughts, Mike?
Well, listen, man, I just want to know, are they making you proud yet? Because you hard on them boys, man. You hard on Boone, the Yanks.
I'll put it right. They finally beat a team with a winning record. The White Sox was a competitive team, and so I'm happy with the fact they're sweeping the White Sox. With me,
impressive, man. 7-0 Saturday.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, look, they gave you what you wanted, man. You said beat quality. Don't be beating up on the scrub teams. We need quality. Getting ready for them both Sox. So I think they got the Blue Jays tomorrow.
Interesting.
And we'll see what's up. I'm glad, man. I'm happy for the Bronx Bombers, man. Going back to tradition of playing some upscale baseball, man. We could always talk about the salary cap and how y'all not gonna bring the pain, but it's like they just turned it around, man, and they're making the city proud, man. I like it, man. Everybody, whoever was in a slump, they're coming out And triple play Friday, as T-Cham says, yeah. So
they triple played. That was impressive.
But how you feel about Boone?
I still don't like Boone.
Sanchez?
Still don't like Sanchez.
Oh, okay. Boy, look.
To me, man, I like our other catcher more than I like Sanchez, man. He does a better job catching the pitchers. And so I'm happy and impressed with our starting pitching more than anything here lately. Yesterday, even I started pitching before they left out, he didn't give up a run. Our bullpen what gave up that extra run. So the last 3 started pitchers, man, have been throwing blanks. So that's what I've been really impressed with. And our offense, you got 5 runners, pretty decent. Past couple games, we've been some close game with the White Sox, but the White Sox has some pretty decent pitching as well.
Right. So, well, I think we're gonna get our wish, man, and of course I'm a Yankee fan, and I don't want to say we have some tune-up games lined up, but you're looking at the Blue Jays, they got the Detroit Tigers after that, back to the Tampa Bay Rays, and then Beantown.
Yeah, so Beantown coming up.
That's gonna be touching June, about the 3rd or 4th day in June, man, and we'll see what's what, man. But I like it, man, and it just feels good that they've turned it around, man, and they rocking, man, and they are where they are, man. That's not bad. Last 5 series, 22 out of 30, man. That's saying something, man.
Yeah, and I agree with you 100% on that. The last 5 series is impressive. You may lose one or two, but my thing is that winning the series is more impressive to me. And they won the last 5 series, so I can give Broom. Give him a little bit of credit. Sanchez, Stanton has been out because of COVID. So I'm looking forward to him returning because he was hitting the ball. He was hitting the cover off the ball before he actually went out. So if the Yankees full lineup with being healthy, they should win the chip this year. There's no reason why the Yankees, they have the starting pitching and have enough to actually get the job done. Even though we've lost a man out for the year, messed up his wrist. And so, but to me, they talk about trading for a player. I think we have enough young players in our farm system to bring up and fill the void. You don't need to give up prospects in order to give somebody here who you can bring up in the farm system. I mean, you got Brett, you got Gardner. A lot of Gardner, lost some rotation. Bring some young players up and let them get some playing time.
I like what I see, man. I like what I see, and you don't want to rock the boat. Let's see where we at. In T-Cham's favorite words, the first 40 games, the first 45 games, which we're really at. And let's see, man. As I said, we got them Jays, them Tigers, them Sox, and let's see what's happening since then, man.
I just don't want us to give up prospect for a player we're only going to have like a year or two. You still, even though we've lost award for the year, he's going to bring a young player up, develop that young player because you never know. Say, for instance, we don't bring him back. Now we've got the young player that has been playing. So my thing is bring a young player up, let him get some quality starts and get some quality playing time and see if that's somebody versus getting rid of prospect to bring somebody here for a year or two who we're not going to keep. Now we lost out on prospects. So to me, I'd rather bring a prospect up and allow him to play in the outfield and just go from there. But hey,
let's do it. This is almost the perfect time, man. While they're winning, let's get somebody into the rotation. You don't want to, have to experiment and pull teeth because of what we're not doing. So this is perfect time to give somebody some experience.
Yeah, we're going to see, man. Hopefully we can pull it out. Hey, we'll see. All right, man. We got to have this conversation. Julio Jones, see, he is up out of here. He said he's done. The future Atlanta is done. So, I want to know your thoughts, man. This is Julio viewed as one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. What's your thought?
Well, That's behind Odell Beckham, right? But anyway,
Hey, no, stop it. No.
that's that's a New York Giants Odell. But anyway,
Boy.
no, this dude is truly skilled, and something has happened to make this guy flex like this. He didn't just come out of nowhere with this, man. This dude has made a statement that is going to have to be acted upon.
Yeah.
So, and he might be one of those brothers that's tired. You know, I've given y'all what y'all asked for, and we still not bringing it or not where we should be. I mean, you know, give or take that Super Bowl when it was up by 25.
Oh,
we ain't gonna bring that up.
That still hurt.
When he showed out in that first half. But you know, that's what happened when you let off the gas. Well, the question is where will the star wide receiver land?
That's the question, man. That is the question. Where, family, y'all chime in here. I want to know, you know, what you think of Julio Jones? What would probably be a good landing spot for Julio Jones? Hey, let's sit down. What you say?
D-Tuck, what it is. Long time, baby.
Hey, so D-Tucker, where you think is probably going to go? T-Champ, everybody else out there, we want to know where you think Julio Jones is going
to. Ooh.
Wow. Ace Dog.
Told you Matty Ice was melted.
Hey, Ace
Several
Dog,
available.
Where you think he's going to go? Tucker, Mike, what you thoughts on Darryl saying Dallas, man? What you thought? I know you don't care for Dallas, but from a realistic, do you think that's what Dallas need? I don't think Dallas got bona fide wide receivers down there. They got Cooper. They got another one. Dallas,
they need protection. They need protection.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'm not going to say that. I tell you, there's a new team that's getting all my hate. Come to the Niners. Oh boy.
That's a good one there, Ace. I think him going to the 49ers would be great for both sides.
He was seen rocking a hoodie, the Niners hoodie, yeah.
Oh, Niners hoodie, down. He with the Niners hoodie, that's what he had on. He have on the same colors. But I'm just saying, that wouldn't be a bad place, man. 49ers getting a lot of players back. They have a good defense. That would give them a number one offense, man. Hey, he's rocking a Dallas hoodie.
Okay, Dallas.
Then what? They're going to trade Amari Cooper back to Atlanta? Because I think that Dallas, does that really make Dallas a contender? I don't think so. Dallas is hurting on defense. Their defense stinks.
You know, he would really shut it down if he slid over there to the Buccaneers.
Man, Buccaneers already loaded.
Yeah, and that's what they do. He would be guaranteed a ring. Where's Cam at, man? Where's Cam?
New England.
Yeah, put him up there, man. Cam needs somebody to throw to.
I just really think I'm gonna tell you what would be a great landing spot. Man, but they done messed that up. I was gonna say Green Bay. But they done messed that. Aaron Rodgers now. If Aaron Rodgers was still happy in Green Bay, that would have been a perfect landing spot.
That's the only way he would stay and be happy. You bring Julio out there.
Yeah. And if Houston didn't mess it up with Deshaun,
look at all of this.
Bruh.
A lot of mess ups.
Yeah. So, hey, it's going to be interesting, man. Hey, you're right. Hey, H-Dog, I cannot disagree with that one, man. They have the cap. They have the money. But the thing about it, Darryl, I think New England, I don't know, but they did sign some free agents. So I can't say they're trying to get younger. I'm not going to disagree. That's a good one right there, Darryl. I can't dispute that one, brother. He's saying New England, Mike. What's your thought?
Well, I had mentioned that, man. They got that type of cash flow.
That would make New England interesting. Wow.
And relevant, man. Give Cam somebody to work with instead of downing him and talking about what he ain't doing.
And one thing I have to say about Cam does better with taller wide receiver than shorter wide receiver. So that would really give him, and he lives in Atlanta. So I'm just saying that would be a good one, man. So hey, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this one, brother. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this one.
Yep, gonna be interesting right there.
All right, man. All right, let's get into these conversations pertaining to these playoffs. As you guys see, you see all the wins. Quite sure you know who won, who lost, and stuff like that. We said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree with you, Down. Playoffs and see all the wins. So now what we're going to do, family, we're going to go down the list. We're going to have a conversation about each game from last night and this past weekend. Mike got that look on his face. Mike, it's going to be. First, we're going to start with the Grizzlies. First thing they did, they sent the Warriors home, and then they took out the Jazz last night. What's your thoughts, Mike?
Well, I never said Ja was top 5. I said he playing like it from his statement.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to give this brother props, man.
Even if you believe that, Mike, that's your opinion. I respect whatever thought
you have. No. I didn't say he was top 5, but when you say you top and you play like it, like to put Curry out was amazing. I really thought that Ja in his second year would have been a little bit nervous and or starstruck. Brother brought no such energy and went toe-to-toe with Curry, dropping mad buckets, put him out. Then him and Dylan took their show against the Jazz, man. Hey, this might be the changing of the guard, man. I mean, I thought that the Jazz would have a chip on their shoulder and take it out on these youngsters. Boy, these youngsters came to play. They were still on a natural high, adrenaline flowing, and said, you know what? Donovan who? Rudy who? And went straight in.
Mike, hey, like young man talker said, look here, whoa, there's a Rodney Cole sighting.
And he said Lakers into his house.
Whoa, I can't believe. Don't worry, we're going to deal with you in a second, Rodney Cole. You don't go nowhere. Don't you run.
Hollywood Cole.
Anyway, hey, Mike, I have to give your boy, you not been hard on this guy.
Dylan.
Dylan Brooks.
31 points?
Hey, Dylan Brooks last night, and Dylan Brooks even on Friday night, when they played against the Warriors, man, played his behind off.
Man, Dylan ain't playing.
Give us the Braves and the Nets on Sunday Night Baseball.
Give it to Dylan Brooks.
They might need to call him Marshall Dylan
man,
from Gunsmoke.
Hey, man, I don't know what the world. Hey, Dylan Brooks, man, was on a mission last night, bro. 31, man. He scored when they needed him to score. Ja played an amazing game last night. He was in more of a scoring mode. He only had 4. Hey, he did what they needed to do. And the thing about it is, you know the thing I liked about Ja game from last night? He took 1 3-pointer, and he was on a mission of driving and attacking the basket.
Same thing he did against the Warriors, man. I hadn't seen Dylan get this busy since he beat Duke.
Hey, he handled his business, brother.
Nah, he ain't playing, man. This brother for real.
Yes. And so I was very impressed. Valanciunas went at Gobert. Valanciunas played real good last night. He had 15 and 12. He went at Gobert, man. So I have to give the Grizzlies. But the thing the Grizzlies have to keep in mind, brother, they did not have the Spider-Man last night. And he was ticked off with the fact that they didn't allow him to play. So, bruh, the Grizzlies they have to keep that in mind.
Give us the Braves and the Nets on Sunday Night Baseball.
Have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, they got to keep that in mind. Everybody still worked it out. Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, Bogdanovich. who did a lot of work on the points. That is. So we see, man. I think it would have been a little bit interesting if Donovan Mitchell was there.
Yeah, and the other thing,
still a good win, a good feather in their cap. Yep.
Mike, the doggone Jazz took over 43 pointers. Them jokers took 47 3-pointers last night. Bro, that's not how I understand they're an efficient 3-point shooting team, but when you shoot wide open threes, don't be forcing up threes, jacking up threes, man. That is
get it. Why shoot a 3 when a 2 will do?
Thank you. I just did not understand that, and that's what I think that hurt Utah. Even during the interview, they asked Quinn Snyder, like, hey, you guys shooting a lot of threes. And everyone talked about it. Even after the game, they talked about they shot themselves out of the game last night.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, it was a great game. Hey, and even if they lose the next one, man, Grizzlies are in the driver's seat.
Derek Favors, right? That's Derek Favors with the double-double?
Yeah, Favors played good last night, man.
Wow, man. You okay?
So, hey, it's all good, man. Next game. Hey, it's going to be a good one. Going to be a good game. All right. On to the Mavs against the Clippers, my brother. Hey, Luka saying, hey, listen, I remember from last year what y'all did to us. It's not going to be the same this year. Luka Doncic's handling his business. What's your thoughts about that game, Mike?
First of all, I'm loving when he went down low and then up and over Pat Beverly and looked at him and said, you too effing small.
Man, what?
That'd cause a fight back in the 90s, man,
right.
And the 80s. You ain't gonna just talk junk like that. But Pat Bev, boy, you better hit that weight room. Don't run over there to the ref. You know Luka got size on him, man. He know exactly how to play and how to use his body, man. And he did just that, man. And I mean, he can get down, man. He can get down.
Bruh, Luka got some brother up in him, bro.
I want to think so, man. It's somewhere in there, man.
Hey, man, Luka is playing, boy, like he is on a mission. Hey, and look here. He's not scared of Kawhi. He's not scared of Paul George. He's not scared. No joke. He's like, okay, y'all got it last year. Hey, and now I have a little bit of help this year. Ghost Rider. And watch this. Porzingis did not play really well against them the other night.
He didn't play his best, man. A 14-point drop, a minimum on the boards. If he get wound up, they're in trouble, man.
Hey, your former Knicks played good. Hardaway Jr.
Yeah. You know I don't like when guys leave the Knicks and do damage.
Y'all got rid of Hardaway Jr., bro. I like Hardaway.
Man. Yeah, he got mad skills, man.
Yeah.
Does Luka get MVP this year?
No, he won't. He's not even in the top 3. The finals are Curry, Embiid, and then you got Joker. That's your final 3. But he should have some more consideration. Luka's been balling out, bro.
Yeah. There's literally nothing that this dude cannot do. I'm a firm believer. A lot of people don't like him. Don't understand how he comes in the league and does this much damage. This dude been playing with grown men since he was like 6, man.
Yeah. But you're looking at the Clippers, they're going to have to get more help. I mean, Paul George had 23 and Kawhi had 26. Outside of that, you have to get more help from other players. Rondo had 11, got it. Batum 11, got it. But you got a Ibaka. You got to give more than 8 points, brother.
Reggie Jackson got to step it up.
Yeah.
Pat Bev.
Yeah, Ronnie Cole.
Embiid, stop it.
Yeah, Embiid.
I'm with you on that, Ron. Stop it with that Embiid talk, man.
I'm just saying he's not going. Everybody know Joker going to probably win it.
Well,
that's true.
Find out Doc Rivers got an issue. Okay.
Because I'm telling you, man, that the Clippers, man, just was playing like they weren't even into the game.
And what happened to Morris? This brother was dropping double-digit points at one time.
Yeah.
Lucas say put some respect on his name.
Bruh.
Oh, he gonna show them some respect,
man.
After this next one,
bruh. I don't know what the word they did to take Luka off, but they need to go and apologize.
The Mavs smell blood, man. They smell it and they going.
Hey, they better figure out something, bruh. Because if they don't, they're gonna be going home early. Just let you know. All right. Hey, I know H-Dog. H-Dog, where you at, baby? H-Dog, I know you're going to comment on this one, baby. H-Dog said, hold up. Y'all doubted us? Dame time and the boy look right. The Trailblazers showed their butts.
Yes, they did. And my favorite part of the whole thing is when they had the audacity to boo Melo.
Yeah.
As if he didn't take them to the playoffs in his rookie year and do mad damage. Talking about who's your most favorite Denver Nugget. Didn't even put his picture up. Got your boy wearing his number 15. It's all to the good. And Melo dropped about 9 points in 3 minutes and just continued to work.
18-8. They done fired Melo on up, boys. Boy, y'all should have kept y'all during mouth cold.
Yeah, man. That's the wrong dude to get fired up. And he was just letting them jumpers fly.
Hey, hitting his head. Hey, you know how you like to do this here.
Yeah, I always hated that. But anyway.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got CJ getting it in, Nurkic. Man, they got a crew, man, and they gave it to the Denver, man. I mean, without Jamal Murray, man, a lot is not going to happen, man.
And it's interesting. Only 2 players that really showed up yesterday, man. I mean, it was really Porter Jr. and the Joker. They had to get more out of supporting cast. I mean, Gordon gave him 16.
Yeah, Aaron did his thing. I don't see Austin Powers. I mean Rivers, doing his thing.
6 point former Nick.
And the other Morris twin on there. Where you at, bro? You boys was killing during the season.
Hey, it's
Millsap. Come on.
No, that's not Morris. One Morris twin played for the Clippers. The other one played for the Lakers. That's another Morris.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
What's that? Markeith and
hey, I knew Ace was gonna comment. It's a Dame time, baby. Dame time. Hey, Dame came out with a mission. He said, hey, I know I'm recovering. I'm fully recovered and ready to pop. 34 points, 13 assists. Woo, woo.
Hey, this is gonna come down to who wants it, but hey, this is gonna be some great unbubble ball.
Man, this series, man. I believe this series is gonna go 7. I think I predicted that, man. Yeah, I think this is gonna go 7. This is gonna be interesting series, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So hey,
yeah, man. Your boy Michael Porter just might as well get that experience in, man, because he'll be at the house soon.
Man, stop that.
All right, which one you gonna show, man? What was that? Was that Lakers?
No. My apologies, family. Let me pull it back up. No, my finger minute. I missed and hit the button. Okay. So hey, talk about that. Them Lakers. Where Ronnie Cole at? Somebody find Ronnie Cole. Ronnie Cole.
Let me tell you something, man. The Lakers look like a normal team, like they weren't the AD in the LeBron of old. And then one time I seen LeBron take like an ill-advised 3. And I'm like, dude, it's a strong 90 seconds left. What you launching a 3 for? Try to chip away at them 2s and play D.
Mike.
I saw a straight give up moment.
Mike, I don't know about you, man. But aren't you tired of LeBron with all those doggone flopping and crying he be doing?
Let me tell you something. That one flop caused somebody to think that Chris Paul actually went up under him, and it caused a melee. Because Chris Paul cannot move no 280-pound man and just make him collapse. First he fell on the arm, then he grabbed both shoulders, and then he rolled over. Boy, yeah. LeBron, if you don't stop with that Oscar Academy Award winning action, and like I said, that act made somebody actually believe that, it almost caused the whole melee out there, man.
Hey, that's the thing, man. That doggone LeBron. I'm like, man, you know how you got a kid, and the kid is about 7 or 8 years old, and they doing all that darn crying. And you look at your son like, listen, stop that. You too big to be doing all that doggone crying. Cut that crying out. Listen.
And not only that, Nick, I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club, and there was this one kid, and he was real good. I'm talking about real good at Connect 4, and he still got to cheat. Man, stop it. Stop cheating at Connect 4.
Man, Ranico, that's the thing that get me about LeBron, man. Man, now, the greats from back in the day, man, they didn't do all those flopping.
Time to put an asterisk. T-Cham and Riri with them asterisks.
Man, and that's the thing, man, that irritates me about LeBron, man. Dude, you too big to be doing all this doggone flopping and crying.
275. How's a 130-pound Chris Paul gonna move a Goliath, mammoth, a diesel LeBron if you don't? But the man fell on this side and then grabbed both shoulders. I ain't never seen it, man. He don't know what he bringing out all the arsenal of his acting. Right. He got drama, he got climax, theme, plot, element. LeBron, go ahead to Broadway, please.
But I tell you what, though, Mike, the Phoenix Suns are not afraid of them.
No, and they proved that. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Devin Booker made a statement, and me and one of my friends had a nice, strong argument because I didn't appreciate what Devin Booker said. And he said, I can do the same things as Jordan can do. I didn't like that, but boy, if he not playing with that type of smarts, because he did a fake right look and then at the same moment jumped up in the air and did a teardrop floater right over AD fingernails. That one turn shifted. By the time AD got over there, he had already launched it up. That's a high IQ. I know a 7-foot is coming with an outstretched hand. Let me get ready for this teardrop floater. Boy, nasty, man.
I wouldn't say Mike, man. And man, they were comparing Booker to more or less Kobe, man. Because of the fact of, I want to say Booker was working with Kobe for a little minute, man, to get his game together and stuff like that, man.
It shows.
Yeah. Hey, you can see, man, Booker is saying, Ronnie Kobe.
Boy, can they please get one?
Hey,
last week, LeBron may not win a championship, but he's still trying for an Oscar.
Hey, dog, you're happy. But this is the thing, man. They are not afraid. And I said this, man. Remember, we were having a conversation before the playoffs start. We were talking about LeBron and the Lakers. I said, dude, it's going to be a problem. They hadn't played together. They're not in rhythm, and you go straight into the playoffs as if you're going to be clicking on all cylinders. It don't work that way. It is clear that the Lakers are out of sync, and they're not looking good at all.
Man, Devin Booker had Caruso all in a blender and on skates. Man, if you don't stop with that Barney Rubble, Fred Flintstone feet trying to get this man. I said, oh my God, man, please get Dennis Schroeder got put in the blender too. Dennis, if you don't take that blonde 1989 Kwame polka dot only concert.
My question, man, where in the world is Kuzma? Kuzma played 19 minutes and I scored more points than Kuzma.
Listen, I just was telling my son this, man. Kuzma's production goes down when LeBron is on the court.
Mike, see, this is the crap like this that irritates me about me being a Charlotte Hornets fan and them signing that stinking Gordon with eating up all that doggone money. It's because of the fact that a guy like Kuzma would pay so much dividends on Charlotte versus being in LA.
He could play anywhere and blow up. Got a mad set of skills, man. Matter of fact, it's like he the only one that was hustling down the end.
Can you imagine if Kuzma was on the Knicks?
Hey, man, I like that piece, man. We need a hot flyer coming in the lane. Does California allow fans at the games? Home court could help if it does. Yo, we're talking about pros, man.
Yeah.
These are professionals.
Hey.
Please don't mention Drummond anymore.
I'm not going to disagree with that, my brother. But
Drummond need to be ashamed of himself.
Y'all hurting Ronnie Cole. Y'all going to have to do something. If y'all don't, y'all going to be sitting at the house with Charlotte watching the game real quick. But anyway, it's going to be interesting. All right. Hey, Riri, your boy, ain't looking too good. The Wizards and your boy, 76ers, man. Boy, they look very impressive against the doggone Wizards.
I mean, they did their thing, man. You know, Beal with a double-double, Westbrook with a double-double the other way. You know, but you got to have more production, man.
But I don't think it's the scoring, Mike. They have to be able to stop. They cannot allow Harris to go off for 37 and Embiid to go off for doggone 30.
Nah, man. Tobias getting 37 points is out of control.
And watch this.
Out of control.
Mike, then you have Ben Simmons at 15 rebounds and 15 assists. 6 points. But my thing,
like you said, you just had. So if you take Ben Simmons' assists and you take his rees, add that to Embiid and Tobias and what they doing, they basically giving you the whole package.
Yeah.
Everybody's in motion. They hitting on all cylinders, man.
Man, that was 15 assists. At least was 30 points.
Boom.
So
that could have been Embiid's 30.
Yeah, my thing is that, dude, this guy right here, man. Hey.
Hey, Ron Cole, I'm gonna tell you this. Either you got the utmost confidence or you're a good actor. Because I even heard some Laker fans say, "Oh, we good. But them faces was telling me real different leaving that stadium, man.
You don't know. That's what I'm saying, Mike. I'm telling you, man. Last year in that bubble, had these Laker fans, man, believing something that is not. They're not dealing with reality. And I said it last year. That bubble is an asterisk. This year fans are back.
Hey, there was some great ball in that bubble, man.
Yeah, Harris is playing like he's on a mission, man.
He's the it factor, man. No, I don't think nobody saw that coming, man.
Man, I'm gonna let you know, Doc Rivers see it coming, and the thing, Doc Rivers has Simmons playing comfortable, and Harris is doing this thing. So
they're offsetting each other, man. Yeah, I remember Harris in high school, man. I remember when he was slated to go pro, and I was like, well, he gonna have to work hard. Goes to Tennessee, work hard. Get drafted, work hard. Over here with the Philly, working hard.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know, bro. Philadelphia look. I know it's gonna be a different story playing against other teams. I tell you what, bro. I'm just saying.
Cole throwing shots and shade.
No, it ain't. We should be right at the house where we at, Ronnie Cole, right at the house watching the game. Just saying. Don't need to waste no time. Just saying. I'm a realist, Ronnie Cole.
Need Lopez to step up too, man. What he doing?
That guy, that young guy, they drafted a guy from overseas, man. He was coming off the bench. He's playing pretty decent. But now, Hachimura, he has to get more production out of Hachimura. So I'm just saying, even though
in that Ish Smith, is that his name?
Yeah.
He had mad buckets the other night, boy. You ain't hear it from this brother last night.
So it's all good. All right, man.
First of all, before I even get started, let me say this. Whoever knows Trae Young, talk to that young brother. Don't think you can talk junk in New York, man, and you safe like that.
Hold up, Mike. It wasn't Trae. Did you hear what the Knicks was saying? You know why Trae Young said what he said?
I heard it all. Still.
Mike, you better
all I'm saying is don't put a target on your back and then you got to have security coming in and out of the games, man.
I ain't worried about that.
But listen, he need to. I'm telling you right now, man. That's the wrong fan base for that.
Whatever.
But my whole thing is, we talked about the 3. I must have said at least 15 times, Julius, stop shooting. Your bread and butter is inside. Julius, stop shooting. This dude was like 6 for 29. Out of the 10 plus threes he took, he only hit 1. Then other people shoot wild threes, and I kept saying, why are you shooting a 3 when a 2 will do? You let Clint Capella rise and elevate on y'all like y'all was playing on the bitty rims in the park. Put a body on him. Noel Nerlens standing around looking. Trae Young is about 12 years old. Do not let him come in the lane. You got to be ready for that, man. This really why it needs to be the 90s ball. You need a Oakley or a Mason to meet Trae coming in that lane, man. I ain't trying to target that young brother, but there's no way he'd have laid that ball up against Ewing, Oakley, Mason. Okay. Listen, man, I'm with you, man. Run that back again, Nick. Let me see that last statement. Gave the game away. Randall isn't going to have another game like yesterday. RJ got a score because he was MIA. All right, both of them brothers have 14, 15 points respectively. They both capable of 20 plus. Julius was so cold that I don't even understand why he took another shot. The Knicks bench. Tibbs, listen to me if you've never listened to anybody else before. Start Burks.
Mike?
That brother had 27, almost 30. Peyton, boy, you better not. Listen, you're going to need security coming in and out the garden, man, with another game like that. D. Rose gets all the respect in the world. Boy, he did it. Need Opie Topin to come alive, man. This is the wrong thing. And I don't know if those lights was too bright for some of them dudes, because I've already said the season is different from the playoffs, man. Kind of made me a little upset. And I'm talking for all New Yorkers. I'm not just talking about me as a Knicks fan, man. I'm talking about the entire Madison Square. Everybody was steamed. You got to step up into them bright lights. You had a wild crowd. They on your level. You got players scared. They silent, ain't ready for the big time, ain't prepared for the biggest stage in New York basketball folklore. It's unacceptable, man. Heartbreaking. New York was in a building, man. We back after 8 years, and you brothers checked out. Didn't even come to play. I'm going to pull a Nick. I'm going to the GM. I'm going to stand in front of Madison Square. Man, don't y'all ever put on a display like y'all did last night, man. Knicks fans worked too hard, took too much bull for y'all to let this 12-year-old kid need to have a Dora the Explorer backpack on getting on a school bus, coming in and lay y'all up and look at y'all and talk junk. Man, put him on his back, man. I'd have fouled out. I'd have had all 5 fouls of flagrant tech, and I've been suspended for 2 games.
Mike.
Trae Young's not laying me up, and I'm 40 years older than him. I wish he would lay the ball up on me, man. He'd catch all kind of chin check, sternum broke. He better wear a cup and a rear protector.
Right.
All right, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm straight.
Mike, will you drink your water? Calm down. Good Lord, man.
Man, I done lost count of how many Budweisers and Crowns I had last night trying to calm down.
Mike, I'm going to ask you a question. Y'all can answer. This is really, and like I said, man, I shoot it straight, Mike. And as I watch that game, I want you to answer this question honestly. Do you think, with this being Julius Randle, first year as being the main guy, first year him being the leader, this is his first playoff with him leading a team, do you think it's too much pressure? Being, as you know, in New York City, a lot of pressure can be on you in New York City.
I just said bright lights, the crowd, you the man. And I think Julius tried to do entirely too much. Let the game come to you, my man.
But my question is,
saying you're not good, but all his points could have been inside dominating. You still shooting, man. You're off. You're cold. Stop shooting. Him and RJ wait till the last 2 minutes of the game and start getting live. It's almost too late. And you had one job. You got to stop this kid, man. There's no way he should be skipping through the lane and laying giants. Y'all staring at him.
So my question would be, man, you don't think Tibbs deserved some blame for this as well?
Oh, most def. Because you know what? Julius Randle would have got mad at me because he'd have got benched.
But my question would be, why did you bring Luke Ilokino off the bench, cold, with 1 minute to guard Trae Young? Was not a smart decision whatsoever.
I'm still confused. Frank should have been welded to the bench, nailed his uniform into the seats. Never. It's like you said, you ice cold, ain't played a decent game in the season, and to put him out there in clutch crucial.
All right.
No, man. I'd have had all kind of charges drawn, man. Step in front of this little man.
All right.
Randall's tight. His body language wasn't there, man. He was ice cold. The jumper was off. Everything was off. Like I said, man, his shooting percentage was horrible.
All right.
Look, man, let me take a vitamin, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get to the last couple of all right, who Bucks? Mike, I have figured out what is wrong with Giannis. I figured out what the problem. Even though they win, the Bucks coach need to stop allowing Giannis to bring the ball up the darn court like he a point guard.
Exactly. You got Holiday.
Dude. And I was watching, could you think about it? When they lost to Toronto a couple years ago, when they
last bubble.
The claw, they guarded when Giannis was dribbling the ball up the court, they picked them up at half court.
Clogged that lane, shut it down.
If they were smart, they will post Giannis up because he's a much better shooter in the mid-range than he is shooting this stinking three. I would tell Giannis, don't you shoot another stinking three. And the other thing, this painting Giannis as a superstar is starting to be questionable. You cannot shoot 50% from the free throw line and call yourself a superstar. Superstars, doggone, close the game at the free throw line. This guy was 5 for like 13.
He's blown many a game on the free throw line. And that's why I faulted Shaq a little bit. Dude, get you a free throw. Get you Ron Cole, I'm good. But your pressure should be up higher than mine. I ain't got LeBron and AD on my squad. But Giannis need to get a free throw coach and put as much time in them free throws as he doing that Euro step.
Yeah.
Dude had 18 boards? Yeah. Come on, man.
Your free throws is stink. But anyway, let's get the last one in, Mike. Celtics, Riri, I know you're not here, girl. The net boy look like the hell in the middle. But Mike, that Williams guy for Boston? Oh my God, he was playing his heart out, man.
Yes, he was, man. He made a name for himself last night. It's a shame that Jaylen Brown is not there. And we could talk about it forever, man. I think it would have been different. My son says it would have been no different. But KD and them look like KD and them. Everybody played their role. And if the Celtics played their best basketball last night, then there's probably not much else they can do, man.
Right. Might be a sweep.
Because they did play, and for them to have that same energy night in and night out, and you playing basically against a three-headed dragon, it's going to be tough, man. I applaud Tatum's efforts, but you cannot play 5 guys.
You're right. All right, Mike. I want to have a discussion about this, man. It came out. You can see it right there. Before we end the show.
Boy, that's quick. Boy, that's sudden like.
Hey, the reason why he won the arbitration fight because he had a mandatory rematch. And so the Gypsy King, Mr. Fury, tried to slide in there and do a fight with Johnson. It was going to be a mega fight because we're doing it in another country and they won't pay money. But there's a nope. You have a mandatory, and now Johnson is mandated to fight his number one contender. So both of these guys have to fight number one contenders, and it may not happen. Just saying.
Yeah, it seems to be more competitive, Wilder skills. But you know what? All I'm going to say is this. Wilder, you got about 2 months to get yourself in tip-top condition. Stop wearing your Gladiator Braveheart armor, walking 50 yards and talking about my legs was weak. No, brother, nobody want to hear that. You let my man come at you and just wail on you, and he shocked you, and you couldn't handle it.
Well, let me give you a little
redeem yourself, man.
Let me give you a little inside note on Wilder. Actually, like to say, my neighbor, he's in the industry. He knows it very well. Wilder fired Breland. He has a new manager.
You said he fired Breland?
Breland's no longer his corner man. He has a new corner man. And the only thing he has been working on is his boxing skill. He know he has the power. And that has always been Wilder's problem. He just think he had the dynamite in his hand instead of setting people up. He has long arms. So
he's a brawler. It has worked for him. And, you know, Tyson Fury, man, you know, he might not be the most built dude, but he built for that punishment, and he just came out with everything he had, man. And, you know, it's hard to fight.
Tyson was very fast, too.
Yeah. Oh, listen now. For his size, he ain't to be played with when them punches land.
Bruh, he was so fast, so quick. But see, Wilder, he was looking for that one punch. And but like I was telling my son, I said, the difference. Understand, Wilder hadn't fought. It's been over a year. And he spent that time in the gym working with his boxing skill, learning how to jab and box and stuff like that. It may be a difference in that fight. So I want to do that.
Hope so. Hopefully he's learned, man.
Oh, man. So, hey, all right, family. It's been a great show. You know there's another NBA game. Make sure you watch the NBA games tonight. We'll definitely be back here tomorrow. Mike, you have any parting thoughts, my brother?
Everybody be safe, man. If you're on blood pressure medicine, take it. Drink lots of water. I'm going to have to do me a Nutri-Grain bar, and I got a couple of drinks lined up, non-alcoholic, because I got to get myself back to where I need to be. Nick knew I was going to explode today. I held this anger in all last night. I ignored all texts, all FB messages. I ignored a whole lot to explode on this moment. And hopefully, man, you know, that won't happen no more, man. So
T-Champ
see what happens, man.
Either, man.
Take care of your mental stability also. Do that.
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Hey, you know, man, it happens, man. You know it happens, man. Hey, fight back. Tomorrow, I'll also give an update on, you know, we had the prediction, so I'll make sure I'll show you guys who's doing what tomorrow. So as you know, I'm Nick.
I'm Mike, y'all.
Military Brothers Talking Sports. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, let's get it.